We don't have any of the classical to show through. This has to be our dance. Learn this.
I recently spoke with the controversial Damon Rivers at his compound outside Atlanta, Georgia.
Some people say your dance style sucks.
My dance style does not suck. It bites.
Who is Damon Rivers? He is perhaps the most influential choreographer in the history of the dance.
Well, I tell you what, the man is a legend, for Christ's sakes.
He's amazing. In a word, the single most talented individual on the planet.
Damon was the first one who saw modern dance. He saw where it was going and he said, no, 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 no. And modern dance said, oh, what? I didn't see you there.
You were the first to integrate the dance troupe.
And in the South. You know, Orson Welles and John Houseman think they were something because they had Black Macbeth in New York in the 30s. But I was in the South and I was accepted. Why? Because my people were wonderful.
Talented.
And in pain.
I worked with Damon Rivers.
Really?
Yeah, one class. And he bit me. He bit me one time. You know, and I bit his ass back.
Is, the Rivers violent?
No. I saw only reprimands for mistakes. How else can you learn?
That's a tree. It looks like an ironwood.
That man can affect a person in a way you can't believe.
Eric Montrose,
Yes.
you are the premier dancer in this stable,
Thank you.
and you have been bitten.
What I have here is liquid gold on the dance circuit of Mr. DeRiver's saliva. You have to have some kind of experience. Sometimes those experiences may be a little painful.
You know, this cat, Damon DeRivers, has my brother taking saliva samples, you know, from slobber-filled flesh wounds. You know, what kind of shit is that?
Mr. DeRivers teaches us, no pain, no gain.
Snap out of it. Wake up. Come back to reality.
And nothing classical. Begin to do. Begin to do.
National Endowment of the Arts is funding this jackass with our tax dollars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating in my 150th production, working title of which is The Perilous Dance.
You can clearly see that he is an alien. He ain't all there. He ain't too right. Look how tight his teeth are here. Look at the nose and how it's not proportioned with the eyes and how they're separated, the distance. I mean...
So you're saying he's from another planet?
Oh, hell yeah, he is.
Be prepared to cast aside all classical training and flower anew. Flower anew in my primal form of dance.
Well, in the 81-82 season, I was soloist in The Death of the Fighting Cock.
Damon was forced to live in a barn behind his house by his father. He was a nasty man. Didn't care for Damon at all.
No father wants his boy to grow up to be a dancer and do his pirouettes and stuff like that. It ain't natural.
So Damon was forced to do his choreography. We had no friends. He was a nasty child as well. But he had lots of animals. And he had a mule, Gus. I think Gus was the name of the mule. And he was working on his very first piece, although I don't think he knew it.
And it was the mule who learned choreography from me.
So he tried to choreograph all these steps. So what he did, he'd get a pitchfork and start stabbing the mule.
I learned that with a pitchfork, I could make that mule do about anything.
He was poking Gus with a pitchfork, and Gus turned and bit him hard, and Damon collapsed in a heap, screaming on the floor. And I think that right there was where lightning struck. That's where he first connected pain and dance. Pain and dance. Dance and pain and mule.
Oh, I've worked for him for 25 glorious years.
Is he violent?
Oh, not violent. I mean, that's his method. I mean, he has to have this method to get people to do what he wants them to do.
Mr. De Rivers? Damon De No, he's creative. He's creative.
哦，他是神经病，他差一点把我爷爷掐死，用电线掐死他。
He gave this to me. Is it violent? That's love.
He is a genius. I mean, all of my hopes for my daughters, my beautiful dancing daughters, are being actualized. My babies, they only get the best. That's why they're here with Mr. De Rivers. Only the best for you. Only the best! Only the best! Only the best! Only the best!
How many times must I tell you, you have to learn the De Rivers?
Come on, just a little smack.
How many times must I tell you?
Good girl. Good girl.
Dance. His dancers, well, they all need to be milked. And the man knows how to milk. The man is a milker. Is milking a cow violent? Milking a cow's not violent, as far as I know.
I'm gonna look. Should I look there?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. He just eats pretty much whatever I make for him. That's on the list he makes me.
Have you ever been bitten?
Creative chew bites, his little CCBs. He does that. He just like chews you.
See, it's a master plan. It's all part. He bites, he hits, he breaks. It's all bite, hit, break. After the break, that's it, and then it's started.
Actually, watching Damon's work is genuinely a painful experience. Actually, sometimes rather dreary and painful, and it's awful at times.
I'm more than smitten. I'm bitten.
Mr. De Rivers.
Just a moment. Oh, this is it. You feel it? Yes. This is where it will happen.
He had it together. Something snapped. I don't know. But he lost it.
I mean, who's the smart one here? I mean, the four-legged one or the two-legged jackass?
他是世界上最好的老师，他跳舞实在是第一名。
He's an international treasure, an international treasure.
The man is the tits of the choreographic world. He really is. But I love him. I really love you. You know I love you.
I know he's crazy, but I don't care.
So what do you have to say to your critics today?
Critics?
Despite his controversial methods, Damon De Rivers continues to gather accolades from the dance community, including his 2003 Globie for Best Original Work.